Hello my friends. In this modeling project, I am building a multi-part project of the USAF Fairchild-Republic A-10A Thunderbolt 2 in scale 1:48 from Tamiya. The following project is inspired by real events. This is the box of the USAF Fairchild-Republic A-10A Thunderbolt 2 in scale 1:48 from Tamiya. An unusual project for me, but since I like airplanes, I would like to become better at them too. The box includes some clear sprue and lots of normal sprue. Also includes the pilot and too many decals. Last but not least, it includes the manuals and papers of the 13 steps model kit. Starting with the cockpit, cutting and then smoothing out the parts with the hobby knife, file, or sandpaper. When needed, using the hobby knife carefully in the opposite direction to avoid cutting or damaging the parts. Attention! Keep always in mind that after gluing, painting, etc., to let things dry. Usually doing 2 airbrushing coatings, 1 off camera. These parts are ready. However, in this project I want to make things more true to life, so I will be adding some details using scrap materials from past projects that I prepared off camera. For example, the seat looks flat, so I will add cushions to it. PVA gluing blue styrofoam. Using my tools, we'll open this handle here and we'll super glue another one, just like it's supposed to be. adding one on the other side, and an oxygen tank that it should be there. Super gluing masking tape for the oxygen tank holder. Couple more extras on this side. Keep on gluing. Special copper wire for jewelry 0.3 millimeters to make the tubes on this side. Super gluing. Made it better off camera, and super gluing a valve here. More tubes. More gluing. Not adding anything else because as things are now, they will barely fit in their place. Also, the seats should have harnesses and seat belts, but the pilot figure already has some, so I may not need to add any. Great primer. Goth Sky Gray. Matte Black. Red details. Yellow. US Olive Drab. Silver. Flat green. Here in the fuselage, Tamiya proposes 50-gram weight, so I placed these two metals, masking tape and gluing. ungluing and smoothing, off-camera, plastic putty, and covering the gaps will smooth things much better off-camera. Great primer. Some people paint right away, but I prefer to always do primer first for a much better color application. Metallic gray. Black. Chrome silver. Matte aluminum, 2 coatings. Combining the pieces. painted this, off camera, with metallic gray and a little bit of white. Gluing? Done off camera. Should have painted these before gluing them, but thanks to my inexperience with airplanes, I didn't. We'll paint them later on, or something. We'll start cutting, but we'll finish off camera. Otherwise, the camera shakes would be terrible. Cutting, because I want to have the wing flaps in an open position. Done. Smoothing things out. Repeating the process, but most of it will be off camera. Masking tape and gluing the two parts. We'll cover this gap by gluing this scrap. Done off camera, and added some more scraps, left and right. Also, made off camera, some sprue glue, and used it to cover any gaps around here. In order to make the sprue glue, I used about half of this glue, where I dropped sprue pieces that I had cut in tiny pieces. Let them sit for a few days, and I had my strong sprue glue done. Smoothing. Attaching these scraps, and we'll trim the excess later. Using a drill of 0.4 millimeters, drilling in the spots that I had marked. holes with a little bit bigger drill and the glue. Trim the excess of these parts. Super gluing special copper wire for jewelry 0.3 millimeters and sprue I had stretched to make pipes, cables, etc. Attaching the flaps. Done. Off camera. Place this part too. It is where the tires fold in. Super gluing this balsa wood. Prepared such styrene pieces. Super gluing. Done. Super gluing special copper wire for jewelry 0.6 millimeters and sprue I had stretched to make pipes, cables, etc. Prepared this piece and using masking tape for the illusion of couple junctions. We'll make the second one, off camera. Done. Bending and super gluing, like so. Gluing this small plastic. Trimming, and then placing this plastic. Another one. Super gluing these two pieces of sprue that I made into one. wrapping some special copper wire for jewelry 0.2 millimeters around this 1 millimeter drill in order to create a spring. Done. Trimming, and then super gluing. Off camera, took out a small piece off from the spring. Super gluing. Placing special copper wire for jewelry 0.6 millimeters. Removing the wires from this stranded wire. Banding them together. Super gluing. Attaching the pylons. Assembling the tail. Back to the cockpit and mix decal set before placing the decals and mix decal fix afterwards. The first prepares the surface and the second takes care of any curves, bumps, etc. Pressing with a cotton swab to take away the excess air or liquids below the decal without damaging it. decal fix. Depending on the decal's placement, you may need to coat twice. Aqua Gloss Clear Varnish. Dark green. US olive drab, mixed with black, and ratio 2:1. Did some work, off camera, back in black. White? Glossy? Combining the cockpit pieces. Prepared this plastic, off camera, marked here and there for drilling. All holes, except one, will be the same size. Drilling. Attaching. Super gluing this rubber piece here. Prepared few wires and plastics, such as this one, for use as pipes and their junction. Placing. attaching this piece that I cut from an old tool that I used to have. Placing another pipe. Great primer. Flat black. Did some silver painting here. Off camera, placed masking tape on the cockpit and painted with sky gray here. Assembling. Attaching the twin turbofan engine. Gluing the wings. Wings are done. Onto the tail now. I can barely fit it on the view. We'll fill the gaps with plastic putty, off camera. Hopefully you like the project, and please be patient for the release of its presentation. Since I am new to this amazing art, please do share your words of wisdom in the comments below. To be continued. Hit the like, subscribe, and notifications bell buttons. This way, together, we can grow a community around the exciting art of scale modeling. Stay tuned for more Thunderbolt-inspired content, as well as for more scale modeling videos. Thanks for watching.